All right, welcome to another song title challenge where the question is, climbers, how should you write this one? I used to always say, how would you write this one? But it needs to change. Like, how should you write this one?
Mhm.
It's usually the low hanging fruit. The first thing you think of is sometimes it's the right idea, but oftentimes it's not. And this exercise right here, where climbers send in their song titles to info@daredevilproduction.com. Production is singular, there is no S. Daredevilproduction.com. Put song title challenge or STC in the subject line so it gets in the right folder. If you don't, it won't. And then I just kind of go through them before we have one of our huge guests on and just try to pick something that I don't know, that blows my skirt up right there in the moment. And I bring it to the room, and here's the challenge part of it. Like, we don't get to say, "What else you got?" We don't get to say, "Let's go to lunch." We have to spend, 15, 20 minutes cooking up 5 or 6 different conceptual angles on how to write this title. It's a fun, creative exercise, a little romp in a sandbox, if you will. Um, there's no, it's not a co-write, so it's just, it's use all of it, use none of it, but we
Mhm.
demand an invite to the number one party, right?
That is correct.
Anything
I
you
do
want to
like the
add to
number
that,
one
Brent?
parties. Yeah, this is just trying to hopefully model for you a little bit of what pro songwriters do to encourage you to dig deeper into your titles because sometimes the platinum is just under the gold and you want to just keep on digging. And also it's fun. It's an excuse for me to hang out with buddies I haven't seen in a while. So
That's right.
selfishly, that's part of why I do it.
Another just practical application here is that this is a great little exercise that you should be using to revitalize the energy in some old song titles that you have in your hook book.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Brent, you did that. You're taking your own medicine. You
Heck
went
yeah.
back 25 years or some or 20 years and 4,000 titles and started song titling stuff that stuck out at you because it just naturally it just feels old. The lettuce wilts, right? The energy
Right.
comes off it and you just feel like, oh, that's old, that's old. But then you go back and you put 15 minutes of time into it, and lo and behold, you got some demos made, right? Or some cuts? What
I've gotten some cuts off some titles that
cuts?
are like really old that I wouldn't have ever gone back to if I hadn't been doing my personal song title challenge. So
Mhm.
yeah, it's working for me. So not only am I the owner, I'm a member or something, however that old saying goes.
I'm also
So yeah,
I'm also a follower. All right, well, do
exactly.
you wanna introduce our guest here? I just found out, like, I mean, I knew this guy's track record before, and I was excited about that, but I just found out he produced, like, one of my favorite records, and, like, before we press go here, and I'm super excited about that. He produced, Kaylee Shore's, Open Book record, which is just ridiculously phenomenal if you haven't heard of it. We mentioned it before in the show, but check it out again. And he co-wrote a bunch of that too. Brandon, introduce our guest.
That's right. Today's guest is a North Carolina native and 2018 CCMA Songwriter of the Year. He's been in Nashville since 2007. Recently, he landed a number one in Canada with Aaron Goodvin's "Boy Like Me," which was up for the just most recent CCMA Single of the Year, and is hopefully now impacting U.S. radio stations. It should, because Aaron is awesome and deserves to be on radio down here.
Oh, yeah.
He's had 3 cuts with Craig Morgan, including Craig's current single "How You Make a Man," which is impacting radio now. He also has cuts by Gary Allen, Tyler Farr, Eric Paslake, Low Cash, Jana Kramer, Christy Land, which was 2 weeks at number one in Australia with the song called All She Wrote, a top 20 Billboard hit with Amen for Eden's Edge. And he also had Lonely Drum by Aaron Goodvin, which was not a number one on the charts, but we know it's number one in everyone's heart because we've seen what that has done and that they have versions in other languages I've heard now. Today's guest, his name is Skip, but he does not skip leg day or arm day. Not only is he a swole guy, he's a swole guy. Welcome to the climb, Skip Black.
Hey,
How y'all
Skip.
doing? Hey,
It's good, man. Good to see you again.
yeah, you too, man.
Great, man. Oh, that's fun. Wow, great. Thank you for saying yes. Thank you.
Yeah,
This is going to be
absolutely.
fun.
I'm going to say,
Um,
and you probably saw this, talking about Aaron Goodvin and Lonely Drum. I just saw a TikTok from Aaron where somebody sent him like a version of that somebody did in like Swedish or
Yeah,
something.
yeah,
And that's so funny. The song's
yeah. I
oh
so
my
was at
God,
the
good.
beach. I was at the beach when I discovered that, and I played it for my family, and we were just all laughing. It was hilarious.
That's good
because that's
stuff.
just got to sound weird, right?
Yeah, I remember like a year ago signing something, agreeing to a language change on it or
Hmm.
something. But hearing it was very interesting.
This is one of those unexpected perks of having some success, Like, oh, wow.
Yes.
You get to hear different language versions, really bad cover versions.
Oh, there's plenty of that.
Oh,
Plenty
it never gets old. Never gets old.
Especially when I play out. That's my bad cover version.
Right.
Well, yeah, we were just to love on this record some more, man. I mentioned this
Mhm.
record before, but Kaylee Shore's, excuse me, open book record, y'all. If you haven't heard that, it's just innovative. It's totally there's no guardrails on that record, like lyrically, honesty wise, or sonically. It's just this whole package. And if you want to find out what it means to have your balls riding shotgun when you write and also record an album, then that's your record right there.
Yeah, most of that record was done in my bonus room.
Was it really?
Yeah, seriously.
Oh
I
my
just
God, I
hold up.
love
I
hearing
was
that,
going
man.
through a divorce at the time, and so she was downstairs packing up, and I was upstairs laying down guitars.
That's so crazy.
There
That's
you go.
crazy. That's a crazy story.
Yeah.
All right. Well, are y'all ready to get into this?
Man,
Let's
I've
do
never
it.
been ready for this a day in my life, and this is number
Okay,
125.
so
So
I picked this song. This is from Longtime Climber, and also this person has had at least one other song title challenge that we've done that has been made into a demo. I know, Miss Sunny Joe Graham. So
Sunday
SJ,
Joe.
we love you. We're a total friend of the show here. And here's the song title. And I just thought there's some ways we can spin this. And so I'm interested to see how this is going to go. The song title is Better Cheater.
Better Cheater.
Better
Yeah.
cheater.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Wow. Better cheater.
Well, I mean, first of all, if I were to see that title on a playlist or a back of an album or something like that, I'm like, I want to know what the heck they did with this.
Yeah.
Right? Because I'm curious.
You're winning before you're spinning with the title.
Exactly. Like,
Yeah.
how
Yeah.
can this be a thing? Right?
Yeah.
Because it surely
Yeah.
can't be about like, I'm just going to learn how not to get caught.
The first thing that popped in my mind was like for my next person I'm with, I'm not looking for a better cheater.
I'm not
Huh?
looking for one. Yeah.
Yeah. That's the
Want a
first
bet-
thing that popped in my head.
Like just a better person, not a better cheater.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
This last one was pretty good. I don't need one better. The last one got caught. If they're better, they might not get caught.
Well, a couple of things that I was thinking of, like right off the bat, was two things. Number one, what popped into my head as soon as I saw that was The Sting, the movie The Sting.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
You remember that? Where they're playing poker and
It's like Robert Redford and
Robert
Paul
Redford
Newman or something.
and Paul Newman. And Paul Newman's like in a card game with the Mark,
Mhm.
Mr. Lonigan, and he cheats better than the other guy,
Yeah.
and so the other guy loses, the guy that wins all the games like loses, and he's like the bad guy, and he's just like,
Yeah.
what the hell happened? And he's like, what am I supposed to do? Accuse him of cheating better than me? Like,
Yeah.
So I just thought that was, there could be some fun there in some intrigue, in that, like, how could you spin a love story out of that? And the second thing would be, what if it was a cheat, comma, ER, like cheat her?
I thought
Better
that.
cheat her.
Better cheater. Yeah.
Yeah. And who's her? And who's her? Like that could be a rock song about heroin. Better cheater.
Yeah.
Like cheat. Like how to get out. Like
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I thought
cheating
of that
on my
also.
hair. Yeah. Cheating on my crack with cocaine. Better cheater. Man, that's interesting. It could be like a almost like a what was that Gabby Barrett thing, basically, and then I hope she cheats like you did on me. Almost like I hope you meet a better cheater.
Or it could be like she knows he's cheating and she's going to go out on the town and do it too, and she's like, let's see who can beat a better cheater.
Ooh. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That would be like
who
that could be like
cheater?
rock or like balls country. Like
totally.
really like, those old school cheating songs are like a Midland thing, or maybe even if you do that like third person. So the singer doesn't have to be a cheater, but they're telling you the story about these two people.
Yeah.
and it could be like a little bit of that third-rate romance kind of thing if you put a smile to it, even. But
Mhm.
yeah, go out and be a better cheater than
Yeah.
him.
Yeah, or let's see who's the better cheater. I'll show you.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, how many people have that can relate to that story? You know what I mean?
just
Mhm.
Like,
that
"Oh,
revenge thing.
do you think you could get over" yeah, like revenge sex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you think you're the better cheater?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What if,
Oh.
what if the guy's like, I didn't imagine she'd be a better cheater than me. Like,
Yeah.
he screwed up and then she way outdid him, like getting revenge or whatever. It's like,
Yeah.
that gum.
Yeah.
I
If
feel
there's a
bad.
way you can do like a reveal, like an ambush on that where you just sort of set like through this first and second verse, you just set up this guy, he's the cheater, and everybody's like, "Oh, oh," and they grow to love him
Hmm.
or grow to hate him, I mean, and then in the bridge, you're like, but then boom, 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 this whole time she's
Yeah.
been,
Yeah.
banging all his friends,
Yeah.
what I mean?
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
and nobody knows.
Yeah. And I'm
Yeah.
thinking too, like, is there a way to like, I need to be a better cheater or something, but it's not about, you know, infidelity. It's something else. What else could you be cheating on? Kind of like Johnny
Maybe
talking about,
cheated
like
death.
cheating on drugs. Like,
Maybe cheated
oh,
death, you
cheating
know?
death. Yeah,
Yeah.
twist
Yeah.
that, right?
Guess I'm the better cheater,
Yeah,
you
because
know?
all this stuff that I've survived
Oh,
that I shouldn't have.
Yeah.
that could be like a three wooden crosses story,
Yeah.
and I'm the
Hmm.
better cheater, right?
Yeah.
Because I
Yeah.
cheated death, and how am I still alive, right? Like,
Yeah. Or you go straight up to gambler.
Oh, you
yeah.
do what now?
Or straight up the gambler and like your
Oh
card
yeah,
game. Like,
yeah.
guess I was the better cheater.
What is kind of the player got played, and it wasn't even really about cheating, but just
Yeah.
like she played you, and you thought
Yeah.
you were.
Mhm.
Um,
Oh, yeah, okay, like the movie, Dirty Rotten Scoundrels.
He's a
yeah,
You ever
movie
seen
buff,
that?
right?
yeah.
What's that?
Johnny,
I said, "You're a movie buff."
No, I see the plot, like, it's like,
Oh, yeah.
it's those 2
Yeah.
guys are working all these big hustles and everything, and then all of a
Oh,
sudden this
yeah.
girl comes in, and before either one of these 2 masters of the hustle realize
Mhm.
it, they've been hustled, like,
Yeah.
mhm.
Yeah.
and they love her for it, and they love her for it at the end, and they all end up friends.
Yeah.
I
How
wonder.
about that? How about okay, hold on. How
Okay.
about a love song that comes out of a poker game because she was a better cheater than he was, and he just fell in love with the fact that
So
she
there
can handle her own.
you have the positive resolution to it there, you know?
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're
That'd be
talking
good.
about cheating at cards, you know what I mean? But it's
Yeah.
just like you're just blown away by the moxie of the girl.
Mhm.
What What about okay?
I never
What
would. I
about
never would have gotten to meet her if she wasn't the better cheater.
she was a better cheater?
Mm.
Yeah.
That just happened.
If she was a better, and that whole yeah, if you were a better cheater, thank God you weren't a better cheater, right?
Yeah.
Like I'm glad
Yeah.
I found out so I could not live this lie unknowingly and get
Yeah.
strung along by this person that really was not treating me right. Thank God, you weren't a better cheater because
Mhm.
then I can move on and maybe find somebody
Yeah.
else, that sort of thing. Um,
Kinda lived that one.
yeah, it's like, wow, yeah,
We're getting close to home with Skip here, man.
I know
Sorry,
our
Skip.
our pre-recorded conversation is coming back on us.
Skip, I swear to God, I picked this before we even got on. So this is just dumb luck, man.
yeah. I'm thinking too, like of what other things can you cheat on? Like Skip, you talked about cheating on death. What if it's like,
Yeah.
I'm going to cheat, like
A diet?
well, what if like, okay, you got cheated on. Well, yeah, cheating on a diet, but like I got cheated on, but I'm going to be a better cheater than you. Like I'm going to cheat. Everyone says I should be like, I'm cheating on the lonely by going
Yeah.
out and having a good time. I'm cheating on
Mhm.
lonely with a good time. I'm cheating
That's
on
it.
heartache with moving
Yeah.
on. I'm
Yeah.
cheating on that, all the stuff that I kind of should be doing. Rightfully so. You've been victimized. You've been done wrong.
Yeah.
But I'm cheating on all that negativity. I'm cheating on bitterness with
Mhm.
forgiveness.
Oh,
So
I
I'm
like that.
doing
So she cheated on me, but I'm the better
I'm the
cheater
better cheater because I'm
because she's
cheating
still
on.
miserable. She's still a horrible soul, and I'm moving on to
I'm moving
better,
on.
greener pastures.
I'm a better
Yeah.
cheater. I'm cheating. This
Yeah.
thing I could have been.
I
All
like
this
that.
negativity, and I'm
That's
aiming for
interesting.
positive, baby.
That allows a little more depth into it, I think.
Yeah, Yeah, and maybe I've started cheating, like maybe I've been bitter, I've been hurt, rightfully so, right?
Yeah.
But now I'm starting to cheat on that loneliness with some
Mhm.
happiness, on that bitterness with some
Yeah.
forgiveness. And turns out
Yeah.
maybe I'm a better cheater than you.
Yeah.
Something like that could be cool. You wouldn't see that coming, but it does put
Mhm.
that positive kind of deeper spin on it, which could be
Oh
fun.
man,
Yeah.
that's okay. Same, like going deeper on that exact idea. I love that. It's just like but it's a heartbreak song.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Maybe it's now I'm gonna have to be the better cheater because now I gotta cheat heartbreak. I gotta cheat loneliness. I gotta
Hmm.
cheat sadness. I gotta
Yeah.
cheat,
I
and you
love
can.
that. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
you do that with a tempo. Woo!
Mhm.
That's a Maverick song, baby.
Like, if we were in the room, right? If we're in the room right now, I'd be like, "Let's do that. Let's chase
Yeah.
that." You know?
Yeah. To me, that's got something to it,
Yeah.
where the singer still, like the singer can do that first person and come out like being the
Mhm.
hero,
Yeah.
and like, okay, relatable, but overcoming. So it's empowering. And even though it's sad, it's got that, like that edge of light
Mhm.
to it, like moving from darkness to light.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
there's a lot there to like. Plus, you just see that title and go, what is that?
Oh,
So
yeah.
yeah, I agree. In the room, we'd probably jump on that. But thing
Mhm.
is, we're not in the room. So we're gonna keep on digging.
Yeah.
So
Better cheater.
yeah, better cheater.
Cool title.
It is. There was this book by Andy Stanley. He's a preacher, and it's called Choosing to Cheat. And it's like, we're all cheating on something basically. And it's about making the choices to cheat on your job with your family instead of
Yeah.
cheating your family by working so much and doing that kind of stuff. It's like you're choosing to cheat, so make
Mhm.
better choices.
Yeah.
And so, is there a way to kind of like, let's put it in something other terms, kind of like the cheating death, but I'm cheating
Oh,
at
I feel
work and
like
I'm
cheating the
cheating.
devil, you know?
Yeah,
Like
cheating the devil.
devil's temptation, see who's a better cheater.
Mm,
Yeah.
that's interesting because he's gonna
Oh,
lie
what
to
if
you.
it's like
And
a devil went down to Georgia kind of vibe, where
Yeah.
you
mhm,
cheated the devil?
Mhm.
better
How do you
cheater,
do that? How
better
do you tell that story?
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah.
I mean, you could rap the card game thing.
Yeah,
Mhm.
because I told you once, you son of a bitch, I'm the best as ever been. Just that comeuppance on the devil,
Yeah,
and
better cheater,
his
Yeah.
name was Johnny, not for
man.
nothing.
That's right.
That's right. Better cheater. And I'm thinking too about what we talked about earlier, like better cheat her.
Mhm.
Like, man, you're gonna, if you're gonna, like, you better be a better cheater if you want to cheat her.
Yeah.
Like, almost, what if like she's seen everything? She's seen all this crap. She's,
Mhm.
those alibis. Tracy Lawrence.
Yeah.
She's been cheated on and pushed around. Lord knows, all that stuff. You
Oh,
know,
Yeah.
and if you can't,
it's kind of a neo
so
alibis.
yeah,
Yeah.
since I can't be a better cheater, I'm just
Better,
gonna have to love her,
better
or
Yeah.
not cheat her at all.
better.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Oh, there you go. Since I
Yeah,
can't be a
be
better
a better
cheater, I
cheater.
better not
Better
cheat
not
her
cheat
at
her at
all.
all. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Or how do you say, like, since you can't be a better cheeser, like the juice isn't going to be worth the squeeze on this one. Maybe it's like hey, I've been a wildcat,
Mhm.
wildcat and go getter, sob right down to the letter kind of a song, and but now I thought I could be a better cheater, but now you're hanging it up because you met the match, you met your
Mhm.
match.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which would just, not quite endear the singer to the audience.
Yeah, right. Sure.
It's like, I'm glad you're turning it around, but woo, boy, want to make that third person.
Yeah.
Um, it's
But
like,
that was who was a wildcatter and a go getter.
yeah, her
That's
man,
Gary
Gary
Allen,
Allen,
yeah.
Oh,
her
yeah,
man.
that's scary.
Starting
And so
today,
he
all I want to
turns
be
that
is her
around
man.
like now all I'm gonna be is her man.
Well, yeah, I guess he didn't
Yeah.
bring out specifically like the boy, I cheat
Yeah.
around a lot kind of thing. That's like, you can be
Yeah.
wild, but you gotta be real careful with that. But it may depend on genre too, right? Um,
Yeah.
because we've
Totally.
gone down a country road a lot, but I wonder if there's even, um,
Yeah, you could
Okay, now let's remember once again, let's remember that there are some majorly huge songs from people that do not have that hard edge about cheating. And I give you Barry Manilow's looks like we made it.
Right.
When was the last time you read the lyrics to that song? That's a cheating song.
Yeah. I read those the other
Looks
day because
like
you've
we
been talking about
made
it.
it.
Mm-hmm.
Better cheater.
So that melody's real happy.
I know.
You got it right.
Crazy.
Better cheater.
Better cheater. I need to be better.
Maybe it's
cheater.
better Cheetos. I found some better Cheetos.
Oh,
Better
orangey
Cheetos.
lad. An orangey lad. Yeah. I found your fingerprints all over, everywhere. Better cheater. You better, man. What if he's like? What if it's jacked up, and so we're just throwing stuff against the wall. The singer's like hoping like her guy's going to cheat on her, so that she'll dump him and he'll have a shot.
Yeah,
Dude, you better cheater. You better not be a better cheater, than she can find out about. Which is stupid, but throwing it out there.
No, hold on. That's not bad. That's kind of like a cool third person thing where you're like encouraging this guy that you know to do some bad shit so that you can get with her.
Which is totally terrible.
But it puts the girl up.
Better cheat her.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, the better cheat her. Yeah. Better
Okay,
cheater.
maybe this is too far, but how about bet her, BETHER, cheater?
Bet her,
bet
cheater.
her, cheat her.
Mm-hmm.
Boy,
bet her.
I need more coffee.
We're stretching.
Yeah.
Well, we got some good looks at it, though. I mean, we got some good looks at this, man.
We found the one that I would have chased a minute.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
So now we're just like throwing darts at a wall in a dark room.
And what's funny is sometimes that's what.
But I think we got some looks at it, man. I really do.
Yeah.
I do too. That's a fun title.
Which that's what songwriting is most days, is throwing darts at a wall in a dark room anyhow. So
exactly. At least I hope I'm on the right wall.
Yeah. Turn the light on. Oh, shit, I'm way off.
Right, yeah.
Well, right on. Well, I think we got some good looks, man. I think we got like a couple, like at least two really, really good angles that could go on. So Sunny Joe, thanks for sending that in.
Yes.
That brings us to the end of another killer song title challenge. Send your titles in to info@daredevilproduction.com and put STC or song title challenge in the subject line. Skip Black, thank you so much for coming on and adding all this energy to the show, man. That was great. And thank you for producing Kaylee Shore's record, because that thing was awesome, and all the other stuff you did too. But that's the one that's at the top of my list. I just love that record, dude. That's my favorite thing.
Yeah, thanks.
This podcast exists because we want you to win, so keep on climbing.
And we'll see you at the top.